Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Deep Rock Galactic, the board game. We're going to be utilizing all of the expansions that just recently came in. I custom created a series of 4 missions for one complete assignment, and I didn't really test these out. I haven't released them to the general public yet. My goal with these 4 missions was to cram as much of the expansion content into 4 missions as possible to show off all the creatures and the different mission types and so on, all the different biomes. So again, these haven't been tested, but I'm hoping just to show off as much as possible. Before we actually get into mission 1, which is what we're about to see, I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you the current state of the space rig and the different things that we picked. As far as the space rig is concerned, we are on mission 1. We get a free beer card, and we have to choose, or we have to draw one of these yellow anomalies, which is this. This is the fast critter anomaly, which simply means that grunts move an extra 2 spaces whenever they move. The challenges that we picked for this particular mission is advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf collects 3 or more minerals during his turn. Jack of all trades, advance the tracker cube on the rewards track 1 space each time a dwarf both collects 1 or more minerals and kills 1 or more creatures except grunts during his turn. Sentry and Bosco kills do not count. And again, these are randomized. We just drew 2 cards for that. And then also with the beer, we get a free beer card because this is the first mission. We drew 2, picked 1, and we got Slayer Stout. On their turn, each dwarf may re-roll their pickaxe roll once. As far as this down here is because we are starting on mission 1, the reward track starts on the start space here, and we're going to be moving this cube up the progression track as we complete challenges and missions. We'll be unlocking bonuses and the like. Once we get into this yellow area, we'll be adding an extra of these yellow anomalies to the space rig to make games a bit more difficult. So that's a quick look at that. And of course, this Memorial Hall figurine will be kind of standing by. He would technically go here, but for gameplay purposes, we're just going to put him off to the side. As far as the characters that we picked, I'll be playing as the engineer. And again, I tried to pick as many of the new content weapons as possible. The Shard Diffractor is one of the new ones. It has 2 different modes, and it's at range 9. I'm going to zoom in so you can kind of see that real close. Just pause if you want to read any of that in greater detail. And then, of course, there's the upgrade section here for the helmet, the chest, and the pickaxe. And then to the right, this is again one of the new secondaries, the Stubby Explosive SMG. Again, pause if you want to see that in greater detail. And then as far as Ida Lee is concerned, she is her favorite scout. Drac 25 Plasma Carbine, again, one of the new ones. It has an overheat secondary option here. You have to spend an action to unjam it, but rolling 2 blue dice is pretty powerful. So it's up to you. She's got some decisions to make there. She's got that upgrade section here, which will add over time. And then again, one of the new secondaries, the Sabata 120 Scoped. You roll 3 dice, pick 1 at range 6. That's not bad either. As far as the rest of it's concerned, we're going to be doing a Liquid Morkite mission for mission number 1, and that simply involves getting pipes built toward these pump jacks here. I'll be setting up the board here momentarily. Alright, so here we are. We set up for the first mission. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in real quick so you can kind of see everything at a glance. I'll be alternating between a zoomed up view. We'll be spending most of our time here because it's easier to see everything. But on occasion, I do want to pull things back so you can see the timer down here along the bottom and see when the next threat or swarm happens to occur. All right, let's go ahead and just get this started then. Who would like to go first?
You can go first.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. So let's just quickly take a look at the layout of the board. I'm going to go ahead and, again, zoom in a bit. I am the engineer. You are the scout. Okay? Mm-hmm. Our mission is to build pipelines to these pump jacks. Now, normally, they would be in their own hidden caves, but for the purposes of this video, I made it slightly easier by already having them revealed. I even covered up some of these flare spots so there wouldn't be so many of these hidden areas around. It's just, you know, the creative artist in me. Anyway, so what we're trying to do is there is a pipe exit here, a pipe exit here, and a pipe exit here, and we're going to be building pipes to the pump jacks, okay? And they are already built. We do have to explore this cave, and whenever we do explore it, wherever the flare is, that's where we're going to put this particular pump jack. Okay, pretty simple. In the starting area here, we've got exit number 1 and exit number 2. That's where creatures will spawn. We already have a hidden point of interest here flipped over. It's just red sugar, just by random selection. I'll have at some point I'd like to upload these maps to Board Game Geek, but for right now, it is what it is. We have I always mispronounce this, a breeder, a neodycite breeder or whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so there's a breeder here and one of the hatchlings here. This does not attack, but if it rolls well, it'll spawn more of these things. Okay, there's also was it Quonor shellback or whatever it's called? There's one of those shellbacks over here.
Quo something.
Quo, yes. It's like Klingon. I don't know. It's weird anyway. Then you've got these spiky things here, which should not be there. Let me take a look at my map real quick. And I had it somewhere. I guess it got knocked off when I was doing other things. Okay, so it's actually right here. Okay, yeah, I don't know how that got knocked off, but it did. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed that. Okay, so we have, what was I saying? We have the pump jacks, we've got these stalagmites, we've got the breeder and the hatchling here, we've got the Quonor shellback over here, we've got a smaller hidden cave there, and a smaller hidden cave down here, which consists of, I believe, either a golden loot bug or a malt star. So it's going to contain one of those two things. The malt star is kind of important because if we can grab it, then we'll have another beer card for the next mission. Unless we get one inherently through upgrades at the rig. So I think with that being said, the challenge is real quick, and you haven't seen this yet, so I'm just going to quickly show you. The mad mining is advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf collects 3 or more minerals during a turn. So if you manage to go mining heavy, if we manage to get all 3 of these in a single turn, then we get to move our progression cube up the track here, which is good. And then jack of all trades, if we collect a mineral and kill something on the same turn, you can move the tracker cube up 1 space. So if you mine and kill all during the same turn, then yeah. So those are the things we're shooting for. The Slayer Stout is on their turn. Each dwarf may re-roll their pickaxe, roll once. So if you fail your roll, you can re-roll the pickaxe die. Okay. And we also are dealing with the fast critters anomaly, which means all grunts move an extra 2 spaces when they are moving.
Okay.
So they move slightly faster than normal.
Nasty.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It's too bad this board game doesn't have a way to have customizable or different pickaxes. Instead of just the weapons, because pickaxe can be used as a weapon. I wish there was a way to, modify it somehow.
Well, it's funny that you say that. That's what these will eventually do for us. We don't have any right now, but there is a helmet slot, a chest slot, and a pickaxe slot. And as we earn upgrades on the space rig, we will be drawing tokens off to the left here, which you guys can't see on the camera. But there are tokens over here that we'll be able to draw and then upgrade different aspects of our dwarf with different abilities.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. You knew that. You were just trying to segue into that for me. Is that what that was?
Totally.
Okay, great. Okay, so I guess with that being said, let's just get started with it. For those of you that want to learn how to play this game, I have a how to play video for the core game and a how to play video for the expansion stuff on my YouTube channel. If I remember, I'll put links in the description, but I'm old, so there's that. I also should note that there are a lot of different rules and different behaviors for these different creatures. I may get a rule wrong, but as I always say, I'm here to spread awareness, have some fun, and show off some really cool games. And my first priority is not to get all the rules right, but just to have a good time and show off stuff. And that's what we're doing. So you want me to go first?
Yes. Okay,
so I think we need to get rid of this breeder as quickly as possible so it doesn't spawn more things. Even though it doesn't attack, it will breed and run away if, given the chance to. I also want to try and get this mining done over here if at all possible. Did you draw, you start with a rock and stone card and a grenade. Did you start with anything good? I have bottoms up. Target a creature within range 5. You toss a beer mug at it. This creature is now stunned. But I have to be careful. It cannot be around these things because this prevents stun effects. And then Shredder Swarm Grenade, attached to self. For the rest of your turn, roll a green die against creatures that are or become adjacent to you once per creature. Wow. So I just need to run by a bunch of creatures when I activate that thing and try and do as much green damage as possible.
Mine are these.
These are yours. So you got Rock On. Choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack action, and then you got Corrosive Bomb. All targets inside the blast radius suffer 1 damage. Okay.
Rock on.
Rock on. All right. Well, and with that being said, I feel like I need to destroy these as quickly as possible. I don't think this... Now, there are a lot of creatures. They all have different resistances and different things. I'm going to find the ones that are... Is it 12A? I think it was. Yeah, so the hatchlings have stun resistance and pickaxe resistance.
Ooh.
And the breeder has pickaxe, stun, and frost resistance. It can't be frozen. But it is susceptible to any other type of range damage. Blue, red, yellow, green. So I think I might want to use my Shard Diffractor on it. I'm tempted just to blow... Well, maybe I'll just do a regular attack. I have 2 attacks on my Shard Diffractor. I can either do 2 ammo and do a 2 yellow dice and a red die on a single target, or do 2 yellow. I think I'm just going to do the 2 yellow against it at range 9, which first I have to see if I have line of sight. All right, so maybe you should go first because you actually might have line of sight. Because I'm back here into the pod and I really can't see a whole lot. I mean, from that to that I have line of sight, but that stalagmite is blocking my attack. I could attack the breeder from where I'm at.
I could also move then attack. I have that ability.
You do have that ability, so maybe you should go first and deal with that, and then I'll come out after you.
Sure.
So you may want to take your 3 actions first.
Okay.
So, all right. You want to move 3 then? Go like 1, 2, 3? Or...
You can only move up to 3 spaces, right?
Correct. Whenever you do a move action, with this new deluxe edition, there's a new player aid card.
Oh.
So, yeah, on a move, up to 3 spaces, dwarves do not block each other.
Okay.
So, yes, you can move 3, then as the scout, you get a free attack.
Yeah. I want to move right between that pump jack and that stalagmite.
Yes. All right. And then you get a free attack if you want.
I do. I want to do a controlled burst.
Controlled burst. Okay.
Yes.
So that is what, 2 blue dice?
Blue and a green.
So you have to spend an ammo to do that.
Yes.
So I'm going to take one of your ammos and put it over here.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
So why don't you dump all those out and then use the... There you go. Oh, you're killing me.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Your OCD.
Our new rock and stone thing. All right, so I'm going to zoom in a bit. All right, so what'd you get?
I got a bullet thingy and a crit. Is that a crit?
That's just a regular hit.
Oh,
so you got 2 hits.
Okay.
And you were targeting the breeder, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 2 damage against it. The breeder has, I think, let me take a look at its health real quick. I think it's 3 or 4, if I remember right. The breeder has 4 health.
Okay.
So it's halfway dead.
2 out of 2.
Mm-hmm. So you get 2 more actions.
Let's see. What's that question mark?
This was red sugar. We don't know until we actually move adjacent to it.
All right. In that case,
I mean, I'll move adjacent to it on my turn.
I'm gonna move there, next to the pump jack.
1, 2, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the breeder again.
You're gonna shoot the breeder again. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so it means you spend another primary ammo.
I sure do.
And
yeah, that's fine.
You're going to use your regular attack, blue and green.
Oh, a hit.
You got 1 green. So if you had a flare up, you could reroll. That's okay. That's okay. So you get 1 damage against it.
That uses an action though, the flare.
So you can, I think it's been house rolled, don't quote me on it, but you can, instead of spending your action to shoot after you move, you can shoot a flare instead. So you could have, like, for your second action, moved and then shot a flare, and then for your third action, shot.
It's such a waste of a shot.
It is. But that flare, it's fine. The flare actually persists until your next turn, so that would actually help me out if I go after the...
Oh, I didn't know.
That's okay.
That's okay. All right.
It's been a while since we've played this.
Yeah, and then my third action, I'll just shoot him again.
Okay. So you're going to shoot. Do you want to move at all, or just you want to stay there? Because you get
we do have to connect the pipes, right?
Yes. So whenever you build a pipeline, for 1 action, you're going to build a pipe on your space and any spaces adjacent that you want. So if you end up going here, for example, you could do pipe, 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 and connect.
I'll do that. I'll move there and then I'll shoot.
And then you'll take a shot at the breeder?
Sure.
Okay. So for your other, you get
Man, I'm wasting ammo.
Well, you're doing things, though.
I guess.
And I think I'll mine those out for some drop pod. Ooh, you got 2 hits there?
2 hits.
Now, that's enough to kill it. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are no adjacent creatures to spread that dice to.
Yeah.
Typically, what you could do is, like, that die goes there, and then if this hatchling were nearby, you could assign it there.
Ricocheted bullets.
Yeah. So that's not the case, though.
No. But we still managed to
you killed it. So you killed the breeder, and that's good. So you got rid of a major threat right from the start. You used 3 ammo to do it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So after your 3 actions are over, you're going to draw one of these cards, and you're going to see what it is. I hate bugs. Place a grunt at exit 1, and all creatures activate. Well, that's a good start.
Oh, boy.
So I need to get at exit 1, so maybe here.
Okay.
I could do it. Yeah, it goes there. And then all creatures activate. So we have to do this in the appropriate order. We'll start with the grunts, and that's what these numbers on the upper right are. We'll start with the grunts. They have a range of 1 as far as attacking. Movement, they have 3, but because of the fast critters here, it's +2, which is 5.
Wow.
So they move 5 spaces. Now I'm in the pod, so it cannot target me. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. It's going to go right next to you.
Yep.
But it's not going to attack yet because it either moves or attacks. It doesn't do both. So now we move on to the next one. It's either going to be the hatchling or the shellback, and I think it might be the hatchling that goes next. The hatchling is, oops, got it. It's the menace. Here we go. Yeah, so the hatchling has a range of 1. It's not adjacent to anything, so it's going to move 3 spaces. So it's going to just go 1, 2, closest to you, and then it stops. And then lastly, we've got the Cornor shellback over here. Has a range of 5, but it's not close enough to you to do anything. And then it moves 5.
It's going to roll 5.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not remember if it can land on this or not. I could check the rule book real quick if you want me to. I do not remember the rules behind the refinery.
In the video game, they could.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for now we'll do that. I mean,
can I check the rule book then?
Yeah, there's like 10 rule books, so give me 1 second.
Okay. Oh, there's so many.
Yes, so let's take a look here. I'm looking for the refinery. It's probably under the refinery section, if I had to guess. Locate. Refinery platform. Pump jacks block line of sight for dwarves and creatures alike. Pump jacks do not block movement, but no dwarf or creature may end their movement on it. Okay. The refinery platform is a flat surface, which means it does not block movement or line of sight. However, you cannot place supply pods, platforms, zip lines, or sentry guns on it. So things can move on it, through it. Line of sight's fine, so we don't have to worry about that. I just can't put a sentry gun or something on that space.
Or supply, yeah.
Right. Okay. And it's still not close enough to you to really do anything, but I think that's it. Yeah. I think everything has activated at this point.
There's such a missed opportunity to make this interactable and have it into a ball so you can roll it, but it's okay.
That's okay. Well, it kind of does that as one of its attacks. So now I got to help you out if I can.
Or I could just move in my next turn.
Can the shellback, as long as creatures don't activate again, I wonder if the shellback can be stunned. If it can't, is it immune to? It is not. It's immune to stun. Otherwise, I was going to stun it with my bottoms up friends card. Okay. So I've got 3 actions. I'm tempted to get a turret down somewhere over here to just automatically start shooting at things that activate. The other thing is doing these challenges is kind of tough because one of them is if we manage to collect 3 of these. I don't want to do that now because you're in danger.
I'm not in danger.
You're surrounded by 2 different things over there.
When are they going to attack? Next turn?
If I draw this and it says all creatures activate, then these 2 will attack for sure, and probably that one too.
Turn-based. Gotta love it.
Turn-based. So I'm tempted to, I'll leave these for later. Although mining some of those out now might be good because if I can kill a creature and mine something successfully, that would take care of that jack of all trades thing. And that would... so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 right there. And that still gives me line of sight on that grunt. Now, grunts do not block line of sight because they're so small. So in theory, I could still attack this. So that was my first action. My second action is I'm going to use my... I think I'm going to use my Shard Diffractor Laser Burst and just try and split damage between these two if I can. So I have to roll 2 yellow dice for that. But these things miss for me all the time. 2 hits, I'll take it.
Wow.
All right, so I'm going to split that damage. 1, 2. So I'm just going to do that. One dies immediately. And I'm just going to put that over here. And then that one takes 1 damage. And for my third action, I'm going to try and mine one of these so that I can complete the Jack of All Trades challenge. Advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf both collects 1 more minerals and kills 1 or more creatures. Oh, except grunts. Damn it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm still tempted to mine something out anyway, but...
So you did these... So wouldn't you have killed the... Oh, no, that has 2 health. That's right. I'm sorry.
Well, this hatchling...
I thought it was a 1 health. My bad.
Well, it has 3 health.
Yeah, 3.
But I split the damage 1 to this one and 1 to the grunt just to kill it.
Yeah.
But I still think I'm going to possibly mine one of these out so we can start getting more ammo because you're starting to run dry already. Unless you want me to go after this. What do you prefer?
I'm just going to... It doesn't matter. I'm going to build a pipe and then probably hightail it. Because I can move over creatures.
Okay. Well, I'll start mining just to get... I'll start getting that nitro mined out. We have that reroll from the Slayer Stout. So I'm going to roll one of these. And that was a blank. But I'm going to re-roll it with Slayer Stout.
Nice.
And it's still a blank.
Oh,
well, there you go.
rough.
That was my 3 actions. So
That's rough.
yeah, it's just the way it is.
That's okay.
Okay, so that ends my turn. I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Unless you have a card that can help me out in some way.
Choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged action. But I would probably save that until you're actually successful with mining.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. Aerial Surprise. Lose 1 health or throw yourself to the ground to avoid getting hit. I'm going to take 1 hit. And then I'm going to take 1 health off because I need 3 actions on my next turn to keep doing. And then I can always get that back via supply pod or something as long as I'm careful. All right, so you got 3 actions. Okay. Luckily, they do not activate, so...
This doesn't go up because...
No, it only says whenever these are drawn,
That's right.
And it says Swarm Threat increases by 1 or whatever.
Okay. How much health does the shellback have?
The shellback has 3 health.
Okay. Oh, this is a defense mechanism?
So this is free movement. Creatures or dwarves that move over the magic, whatever this is, it's just free spaces. You could go 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
These are just free movement. It doesn't cost any.
So it doesn't. It's just like a.
It's like a fast travel kind of sort of. Just ignore.
So it doesn't even count as a spot. So you can go 1, 2,
you can land
3?
on it. You can land on it if you want to, but it's free movement through it.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what if I do 1? Oh wait. First action. I want to build a pipe.
Okay. So you get 3 pipes. Pretty much anywhere you want. So we'll put 1 in there.
1 under me, and then. Yeah. Can I do it under the creature? No.
What do you mean under the creature?
Like is that even a thing? Putting a pipe underneath a creature?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine. So you built your.
But I mean, like in the future, if a creature was.
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was my first action. My second action, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do that?
So you want to go.
Wait, I only have 3 movements.
1, 2. And then you'd either go 3, 4, 1, 2, or 3.
3. That's right. I keep thinking I have 5 movement.
So you want to go there?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That flips this over. It's a loot bug.
Okay. Actually, should I have landed here
It's a little...
to try? No,
Well,
it's
I mean, you can move here. That still reveals that.
No, I kind of want to. Oh, well.
Well, if we want to build a pipe there, we would want to dig in this direction.
That direction. That's fine. I'll do there, and then I'll try and shoot for the shell back.
Okay, so that was your second action, because you build a pipeline for one action.
Yeah.
Second action, you're going to shoot the shellback or the hatchling?
The shellback.
Shellback.
It has more health.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Actually, should I do a flare?
If you want to put the flare here, that way on my next turn, I might be able to do something.
Okay, that'll be my second action.
Well, that's after you move, instead of attacking, you're going to shoot a flare there.
Yeah. And then my third action, I will shoot.
Okay, right. And that gives you a reroll on whatever.
Okay.
So you're going to spend another primary? Okay.
Actually.
Yeah. What about your secondary over there? The secondary, unfortunately, is
3 green.
3 green, choose 1 to keep.
Oh. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do an overheated salvo.
All right. That means you won't be able to use your primary weapon, and you have to flip. So you have to flip your...
Flip it to jam it.
Yes, you have to spend an action in the future to unjam it.
I don't care. I want to do it.
You want to do it. So that means 2 blue dice.
Okay.
Instead of a blue and a green.
Yep. I'm hoping to really kill it. Okay, 2 blues.
You got this. You gotta
Should I take those out?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
It's fine.
For luck.
For luck.
Yes! 3.
3 damage. Okay, so the Quarnor shellback, how much? I forgot already how much it had. I wouldn't re-roll anything, to be honest. No. That was 3? Yeah, it has 3. So you killed it. Beautiful. Okay. So in case people are wondering, the shellback's ability, I don't know if we'll see it in the future, pretty much if it moves toward you and then it enters adjacent to you, it knocks you down. Let me get
if it rolls into you?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of books nearby in case. So here's the shellback here. And it's resistant to green, which is good.
Wow.
So when a shellback is activated within 5 spaces from a target, it will curl up and ram into its target. If possible, move it adjacent to the target and roll for damage. An exclamation point knocks the dwarf down 1 space away from the shellback. If the shellback cannot get adjacent to its target, or if it's already adjacent, it will instead attack with its acid spit. Roll for damage, but ignore any results. So pretty much it always rolls 1 die against you, but if it activates within its range, it'll just like...
Okay, so it didn't attack. It wasn't
near you enough. It wasn't within 5 to do that to you when it was over here.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't activate while it was here yet. You killed it before it could activate again.
Okay.
So you murdered it, which is good. So the shellback is gone. But that was your second action.
That was my third.
Oh, it's right, because you did a flare and then... Right, okay. Yep, so now we're going to draw an event. All right, what a menace. Place a menace at exit 2. Increase swarm threat by 1.
Oh, boy.
All right, so that down there goes up by 1. And a menace at 2.
Oh, I hate the menaces.
The menaces, the way they operate is whenever they take damage for the first time on that turn, they disappear and burrow, and then you cannot hit them again until like another turn.
Nasty.
Just to sort of get that. Here's the menace there, and on the bottom it says the Glyphid menace will attack with a dangerous acid spit. When it takes damage, losing health from an attack, it hides for a short while, meaning it cannot be attacked again by any means in that dwarf's turn. It will resurface at the end of the dwarf's turn. If it is stunned or frozen, it will not hide in the same turn. So pretty much if I attack it and don't kill it, I cannot attack it again until you'd have to finish it off maybe. You know what I mean? That kind of.
Now, can it land, like if it moves, can it actually land next to a flare and have that flare effect?
It could.
Interesting. Okay.
So my turn now.
Yep.
I think while the flare is still active, I'm going to take that opportunity. If I can kill it and then mine something out, that would give us a challenge thing.
Yep.
So I think I want to spend a primary attack here. I mean, a green and red for my secondary wouldn't be... That actually might not be a bad thing.
You'd have to be at range 3, right?
Yeah, I'm not close enough. All right, I'll just use my Shard Diffractor. So there's that. And of course, line of sight is fine. Any side of any of the 6-sided... Yeah. That side there to that side. That's fine. Any hex to any point on the hex to any point on the hex is how that operates. So I'm gonna roll 2 yellow dice again and hope that I hit something.
Good luck.
Good luck. 1 hit.
Okay.
So that's 1 damage.
Well, you can re-roll because of the flare, right?
I can. Thank you so much for. This is what I mean. Like the more you introduce to this game, the harder it is to track everything. 2 hits. Out. That's a good thing. So it's dead.
Okay.
We killed that. So that's 1 creature down. And now for my second action, I'm going to mine one of these Nitra, I think. So I'm going to take that. And I do have that Slayer Stout. On their turn, each dwarf may re-roll their pickaxe roll once. I got 2 hits.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm going to mine that out and mine that out.
Oh, so the challenge is complete.
Well, we can continue doing it over and over and over again.
The challenge is done.
Right. So it's not done.
Not done. I'm trying to figure out the right word.
It's we completed it once.
Yes.
And as a reward, I don't know if anyone can see that. It's kind of off to the side, but the progression is now going to go up the track once because we did fulfill this challenge 1 time so far. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was my second action. And we got 2 Nitra, which I have no idea where I put it.
2 Nitra? Was it next to the green stuff there?
That's health.
Oh.
What happened to the Nitra I had sitting there? All right, it's gone in the nether here. I'll just
into the nether.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and just take these 2 and we have Molly here. There we go. So we've got 2 Nitra in there. I have 1 more action. What do you think? Should I mine out the stalagmite? Should I maybe use this opportunity to put a sentry down to...
You could do another pickaxe thing and try and get red sugar and the stalagmite.
That's true. Although I don't know why I would do the red sugar. Yeah, I guess to heal. Or do I move closer to you?
That is up to you. I
kind of want to put the turret somewhere over here centralized.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to move...
what is the thing resistant to? Because if it's resistant to green...
The menace?
Yeah, couldn't it kill your turret?
It is resistant to green.
Ooh.
But I'm hoping that we kill it before then.
Okay.
All right, so I move 3, and that's my third and final action.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to draw a card. There's a pebble in my boot. Collect 1 gold, and then increase swarm threat by 1.
Oh, no. That should have been a choice.
Well, we have enough now for a supply pod. We can also spend a gold on our turn to overclock one of our weapons if you want. Overclock secondary weapon costs 1 gold. So that's something that you could do.
How do I even overclock this?
Well, you would overclock your secondary weapon.
Oh, I see.
But it is now your turn. Your flare now goes away because it is now the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
And now you've got 3 actions.
Okay.
So the question is, do we want to spend time down here and mine this out to get stuff, or do we want to try and...
I'm going to try and get those objectives done.
Try and get the objectives done.
Yeah. So maybe I'll go here.
So this is free. So 1, 2.
Yep.
Do you want to move 1 more, like here, or...
I'm going to stay as far away from that thing as possible.
Okay, that's fine. So that's 1 action.
And...
Now, can you reach it from where you are?
No, because... Well, I can't use my weapon.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to spend an action to refresh it? What are you going to attack with? Your secondary?
I'm not going to attack this.
Okay. All right.
That way it can flip over and unjam, right?
No, you have to spend an action to unjam it.
Oh.
So whether you do it now or later, that's up to you.
All right, I'll do it now then.
All right, so that's first your second action.
Yeah, unless...
I wonder if that's considered a fire action. Like, let me see.
Yeah, unjam for 1 action. That's what it says.
Okay, so I'm just wondering if that can be house rolled to where... I mean, let me check the...
A fire action?
Well, you know how you get a free attack. But, well, it's a free attack, not an action. All right, that's fine. I was thinking maybe you could do it for free after moving, but...
If I was here, do I still have line of sight, or is that still like blocking my way?
Stalagmite?
I can't say that word. Stalagmite. Is it stalagmite?
Stalagmite. Yeah, it's kind of blocking that. This it's cutting through. Yeah, it's just blocking.
Okay.
Now your grenade would not Grenades do not... I mean, you could throw a grenade over stalagmites.
Mm-hmm. I could. I'll save it.
You're going to save it.
Yeah.
So just to recap now, you've moved.
Moved.
That's for one action.
That's for one action. Maybe I should... I'll do a flare next to him. Can I do that?
Well,
Move and shoot a flare?
the problem is... I mean, you can, but will any of us get over there to use it?
Probably not, but...
You might as well spend it on something.
When he comes over, does the flare, like, attach to him?
It doesn't attach, but you could put it here so that if he does move closer...
that's the central
Menaces have a movement of 3. So if it does move, it may or may not, but if it does, it'll move next to this, next to the flare. Yeah. Then maybe on my next turn I can shoot at it.
All right, I'll do that. Okay.
That, again, you get that's a free thing that you did.
Yep.
Okay.
And then my second action, I just want to pickaxe.
Okay.
Right here.
So pickaxe, and you get a free reroll because of the Slayer's Stout. Okay. Once per turn.
Okay. 1 pickaxe. 1.
1, okay. So that digs that out. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then, I can't move there.
Well, you can. It's just that would end your
end my turn.
Unless you shot a second flare somewhere. Like you could move here, then shoot a flare, or if you want me to do that.
I'm kind of tempted to... Oh, man, he's all the way over there. Can I build a pipe?
Yeah, you can. You can build a pipe under you. So, yeah, for your third action, you could put a pipe there and there.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, we don't know where it's going to end up when we reveal that, but at least we're prepping for it.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no stalagmite right here. I hate that word so much.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's your third action?
Yep.
All right, so now we're going to draw this. Cave Tremors. Each dwarf rolls a creature die. Ignore any damage results. If you roll an exclamation point, you become knocked down. So we each have to roll one of those creature dice.
Okay.
All right.
Move these out the way.
We got... Of course, I get knocked. Of course. I mean, it never fails.
Oh,
you're good.
Mark.
Ignore.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore that. But I got knocked down.
Okay.
Which means I have to spend 2 to get up, and then I get 1 action.
Eesh.
Yeah. So it's now my turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 2 actions to get up.
Ouch.
That's stupid. And then for my third action, I'm actually going to spend a secondary ammo to get my turret into play right there. So if creatures start spawning at 1, I'll have some kind of defense against it.
Hopefully that big crystal thingy doesn't block.
No, because it can. The top of this hex
I see.
it could pass into most of that there away from. Yeah, it can reach.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for me. I can't do anything else unless there's a card I can use, but no. More grunts. Place a grunt at exits 2 and 3. 3 is not on the table, so ignore that. All creatures activate. So we put a grunt at 2.
Which is probably here closest.
Yep, and then all creatures activate. So the grunt has a movement of, I think it was 3. 5 because of the fast critters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, closest to you.
Ouch.
The menace moves 3. There's no other creatures, I don't think. So it goes 1, 2, 3 next to the flare.
Now the fast critters is only for the grunts.
Correct.
Is that it?
It's those grunts, yeah. Now it's the beginning of your turn, so this goes away.
Darn. Okay, then. I'm going to do pickaxe.
You're going to pickaxe.
I'm just going to pickaxe. Because why not?
Double pickaxe.
Yes.
So you could pickaxe the grunt and you can dig. Beautiful.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, I wished it so hard it came true.
That was good. Okay, so you did this. But now, because you dig into that, this reveals... Yes, hopefully it's something... Oh, boy. I need more grunts.
Pretty sure it was this way, just saying. Pretty sure it was that way.
Was it?
I have no idea.
I could check my map. That's why I have my map here. No, it was 2 on top.
Darn.
Nice try. So grunt and grunt.
Actually, even if you did put it that way. Oh, no, you're right. 2 on top.
there, and then an upgrade thingy there.
Stalactite things?
Stalagmites, yeah. Whatever.
I don't know what they're called.
It's mite or tight. I don't remember which it is.
Stacklatites.
Stags.
Stags.
1, 2. There we go. So that was your first action.
Oh man.
So now you've got that corrosive bomb.
I'm about to use it. But doesn't that hurt the pump jack?
No, pump jacks don't have health.
Oh, thank goodness. All right.
What does it say? The corrosive bomb?
All targets inside the blast radius suffer damage. I think I might actually just
suffer
do
1
it.
damage. Yeah, I mean that would kill all the grunts there.
I might do it. So I'm gonna throw this.
That's your second action because throwing a grenade is an
action.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
But for your third action, you can come over here and pick that up.
If it's successful.
There is no roll. It's just automatic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't say to roll. It just says all targets inside the blast radius, which is this red area, suffer 1 damage. So everything, if you target this spot, everything around it suffers 1 damage automatically. So do you want to use your corrosive bomb to do that? For your second
so
action?
I can actually target
yes.
the pump jack?
Yeah, well, you're targeting that space, yes. And you could target this space. It wouldn't matter.
Okay.
So either way.
Either way. You know what? Let's go here, though. I want to target this area.
Okay.
So that I can go around.
So that goes away.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So the grenade goes away, and everything in the radius suffers 1 damage.
Including this thing?
That does not suffer damage.
What?
You have to mime that out.
What?
It's like attacking a wall.
I'm so sad.
It does not work that way. Nice try.
What about the driller's grenade? Doesn't that C4 mess them up or something?
That was a corrosive grenade, not a C4.
All right, fine.
Third action.
My third action, I'm going to move.
Do you want the upgrade or do you want to
Oh, that's a tough one. Okay, let's get that upgrade.
All right, so that means you can put that on. This is a free red die with your roll. Mm-hmm. So do you want that on your secondary or your primary?
Did I unflip this?
No, you never spent an action to flip it yet.
Oh, flip. Well, can I just do it here?
Yeah, you can put it on your primary, but you can't use it again until you flip that over.
I know.
So just for the record, she put that red die upgrade on her currently overheated weapon, which has been overheated now for about 3 turns.
Two.
Okay, there you go.
That's funny.
All right, well, that's your third action. You were here. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to draw one of these. Ouch. Collect 1 nitra.
Okay.
Ouch. Well, there you go. We're going to throw a nitra in there.
Ouch.
That's actually enough for a supply pod without using that gold that's in there.
Wow.
So we may want to put one down somewhere near here so that we can restock as needed. Maybe I'll do that for us. Okay. You're working on that down here, so I might make my way over here. Mm-hmm. My shard diffractor has a range of 9, so I could shoot through everything and attack the menace. Mm-hmm. I could double. I could do a 2 ammo shot and do 2 yellow and a red die, and try and just murder it. What do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Here's the thing. Do I put myself here to try and murder it, and then try and mine out something for another challenge? You know what I mean? So maybe for 1 action, go here, right? Yeah. Or maybe here. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can still reach it. Mm-hmm. If I can kill it with 1 shot, I could then spend my third action to mine one of these out.
Yeah. And
complete another challenge.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to spend actually 2 primary ammo.
And I have that extra action.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have an extra action. So I'm going to spend a primary ammo to do 2 yellow and a red. Because we need to kill this thing quickly.
Yeah.
Before it hides. So here we go.
You got this.
3 damage. 2 red. The red die came through with 2 hits. The yellow had a 1 hit on that. So it's 3 damage against the menace. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that was enough to kill it. Yeah, 3 health on that. So we killed the menace without it going into hiding. Which is great.
Very nice.
And for my third action, I'm going to attack, or I'm going to try and mine something out. That Slayer Stout has a reroll on it, which I'm going to use. Come on, dice. 2 hits. Beautiful.
You can get both.
Both. Okay, so there's that, and thank goodness for Slayer Stout.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so 1 and 2. And because I completed that challenge again, advance the tracker cube on the reward track if you collect and kill during the same turn. So I'm going to move the progression up one more time. That goes up to the arrow over here, which you guys can't see. But at the end of this mission, we'll be able to draw upgrades for our dwarves.
Cool.
Either the helmet, the chest, or the pickaxe.
Can you read that challenge again?
Advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space. Each time a dwarf both collects 1 or more minerals and kills 1 or more creatures, except grunts. Okay. So each time. So you can repeat this.
Yeah, it's just when I hit the grunt and the pickaxe, and I was like, did I not
Well, you didn't mind. Challenge? First of all, you didn't mind any minerals. I didn't mind
a resource, and it was a grunt.
And it was a grunt, so
rough.
Double whammy there.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, well, that was my third action, and that was a good one.
That was good.
So I'm just gonna draw one of these. A volatile creature. Increase swarm threat by 1. We're nearing a swarm. Increase swarm. If this did not trigger a swarm, place an exploder at the exit closest to a dwarf.
Ooh.
All right, so I have to go into my box of nasties here.
Box of nasties. That in itself sounds so nasty.
Yes. Well, this has a range of 3, so it's not going to hit it or anything.
Okay.
So it is now there, but that's it. It is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna build a pipe.
You're gonna build the pipes?
Yep.
Okay. So that's your second action.
Yep.
All right. So the pump jack is connected. Oops, that's the broken side. Some of these are plastic and some of these are the wooden.
Yep.
All right. Cardboard. All right. And then next, third action. No creatures exist for that except for that one.
Actually, hold on. So if I had moved here as my first action, can I just throw a flare?
Yeah, if you want
wherever.
automatic. Well,
light. Let there be light. Can I do that?
Yeah. Where do you want to? It has to be somewhere you can see.
Oh, okay.
I mean, where do you want it?
Just right there then.
Here?
Can I see there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then. I just wanted to throw.
You just want to shoot a flare.
Yeah, and then my second action was building the pipes,
Yep.
and then the third action is gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Do you want to shoot another flare?
I do.
Maybe by 2, because our swarm is about to hit soon. So
True.
maybe a flare somewhere around here, so that
It has to be where I can see it, though.
correct.
Right?
So maybe here or here.
Right there. Flare.
Flares off.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Let there be light.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
They're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. Well, it did trigger a swarm.
Okay.
So we are going to do that. And now we have to draw a swarm card. Don't get caught up. Place a stingtail at exit 1 and a grunt at every exit, including exit 1, and then activate all creatures. Bad for me, because the stingtail may have line of sight on me. So first thing I need to do is spawn things. So it says place a stingtail at exit 1. So I have to go into this.
Man, stingtails are nasty.
Yeah, let's move all of 3 of my instruction books over there.
Jeez. Do you want me to just grab one and put it over here? Okay.
So stingtail there.
That's the stuff.
A grunt at every exit, including 1.
It's rough. I keep getting the scorpion stingtail one and the other stingtail. The one
You know what?
red.
I could cheat a little bit.
What?
Either way, I could put that there, and then that blocks line of sight.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not cheating.
It's not cheating. It's within the same distance.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. This is
tactical.
It's tactical decisions here. And then activate all creatures.
Okay.
So normally the stingtail would hook me. What?
But it doesn't have lettuce.
It doesn't have lettuce. What? Line of sight. I thought you said lettuce.
No, it doesn't have lettuce of sight.
Lettuce of sight. So the grunts activate first.
Okay.
So this moves 1 space adjacent to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It just moves next to you. Yeah. And then the second thing that activates are the exploders, which 1, 2, 3. I think the exploders have movement 3. Now, before it actually happens, though, 1 and If it moves here, my sentry turret would have shot... Actually, this might have blocked line of sight. So this could not shoot this. But this can shoot that.
Could it have shot the stingtail?
When it spawned, yes. But stingtails, I think, they have...
Resistance to green?
I forgot about the turret. Stingtails do not have resistance to green, so that's good. So I'm going to roll a green die when this spawned. A hit. Fine, it's still a hit, but in the future, yes, I will. I'm not re-rolling that.
Dang it.
Is exactly my point. So the turret shot that when it spawned. It cannot attack this when it moved because this blocked line of sight, and I block line of sight. But now this is going to move here, and before moving here, the sentry turret is going to attack it. The exploder is not resistant to green die, so we're going to roll that in there, and it's not a hit.
Okay, I like this dice tray, but it needs to like shed its bad luck.
Yes, well, when I roll into it.
That's the third time.
Mm-hmm. And then the stingtail moves, which is...
rough.
Yeah, it's rough. Let's see. Stingtail. So it moves 3 spaces. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And on its way... Sentry Gun attacked it once when it spawned and probably again when it moved. Or is that, do you think, cheating?
No, I think that's fine.
All right.
I mean...
I could look up the rule, but I'm not gonna. Blank, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So
all right, so the stingtail has 1 damage on it.
Okay.
And I'm surrounded.
Okay.
So this is great. This is wonderful.
All right, let's see if I can do some...
Oh,
wait. Are you over...
Yeah, it's
is it
done.
my turn?
Who went last? You went last. No, you did, because you did all of this. You did the flares.
Oh... That's right. Okay, so it is your turn.
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm going to move away from there, I think, and then start shooting.
Yes. Preferably the exploder first.
Actually, here's the thing. If I use Shredder Swarm and hit this, it's going to blow up and hit me. I'd rather move away from it. So I'm going to go 1... Do I go down? Yeah, I'm going to go...
Free movement.
2... And then...
Doesn't this count as free movement too? The pipes?
Yes, if you go on the pipe, you can ride it. And it's free movement if I want it. So I could... well, I could come down here. 1, 2, and then 3. I pretty much land anywhere I want, but I need to stay within line of sight of these guys.
Yeah.
So, but
I could go the other way.
I kind of want to... Well, you can't use that. These are not connected. You can't slide from this pipe to that pipe.
Okay.
They're their own individual segments.
I see. That would be like a 4th.
So I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3 down here, and then I'm going to. I need ammo. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Is this range 3? 1. It's not. All right. Let me do this. 1, 2, right there. And I'm at range 3 of this thing. So I'm going to use my secondary, my stubby explosive, to roll a green and red die against the exploder. And
it's too bad you can't mine something at the same time.
Yeah, well. All right, 2 hits against the exploder. So the way the exploder dies, I don't know if it blows up and then does damage. I have to look. Killing an exploder will detonate it as well, which means it will roll a red die upon death and do whatever damage is around it.
Okay.
So that if it does damage, my sentry gun is toast, but it also hurts the 1 damage. Okay. So sentry gun is gone, but the stingtail is hit for 1 more damage.
And how much health does it have?
Stingtail, I believe, has 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 2. Ow, it's dead. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so the stingtail is also dead. The exploder murdered it. That was my second action. Third action, should have thought about that better. I think maybe I'll come down here and prep to dig into this.
Ooh, and if you kill it...
The grunt does not count toward the jack of all trades.
Dang.
But if I come down here and mine out 3 of these somehow... If I get lucky,
That's true.
I'll be able to complete that mad mining challenge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's my turn. It's over.
How do you even do that? Oh, is it with, like...
I'd have to double mine and then move and then mine again.
Oh, my word.
That'd have to be lucky. Or use an ability if I had one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rough.
All right. Well, that was the swarm. I'm just going to put that under here.
Okay.
All right. So new event, mission specific event, which is for this particular mission. It is to spawn, and this is something I'd written down, to spawn a breeder at 2.
Oh no.
And that's enough.
Oh crap. Okay.
Yeah. But it is now your turn.
Okay.
Now it's the beginning of your next turn, so these flares would also go away.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do something.
That breeder is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
And you do have...
Dang.
Well, here's the thing. You can connect pipes here.
I could.
And still, I think, hit... Well, actually, I
Line
forgot
of
if
sight.
pump jack blocks line of sight or not. I forgot. I have to look. So while you're thinking... Again, freaking books. I just wish... I need a piece of paper that has just all the common questions. Pump jacks block line of sight for dwarves and creatures alike. So this blocks... If you did move here... Unless you lobbed a grenade or did something else that would shoot over, but I don't think you have anything like that. You could call a supply pod near you as well.
I was thinking about it. What is the Neo Breeder resistant to?
The Neo Breeder is resistant to, I think it was stun. It is the pickaxe action,
Okay.
stun, and frozen.
Okay. Here's what I'll do.
It has 4 health on it.
Yuck. Okay. I will go... Okay. I got an idea. I'll do 1, 2, 3. Here.
To do what now?
To shoot. I'm gonna go there because I'm in a safe spot. I want to be in a safe spot.
To shoot what? What are you trying to shoot?
I'm gonna shoot a grunt.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it with this one.
Okay. The Sabata.
Yeah. And it's just 3 green.
3 green. So you're going to choose one of them to do damage. So as long as one of them hits.
Yep.
2 hit. Okay, 2 out of 3.
That's
Not bad.
fine.
So
Does this take damage?
no, it does not.
Okay.
So you killed the grunt.
My second action, I'm going to call a supply pod.
Okay. So where are you going to put that? Right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there.
And then this comes out. We've got 4 primary ammo, 6 secondary ammo, and 2 health out of that. I'm going to put that there and put... And you can have... I still have 1 left, so if you need that primary ammo, go for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2, 3...
Okay.
And then 2 health.
Does it cost an action to...
To supply, yes.
Yeah.
So you called it down,
Okay.
and then... And that costs 3 nitro, by the way. So we still have quite a bit in here. You could overclock one of your secondary weapons, or you could, again, just spend an action to resupply. You could do that. You want to resupply? Get some of your ammo back?
I do want to resupply. Although I'll kind of want to use my third action to get rid of that grunt.
With
another of these.
Okay.
Sabata.
I'm more concerned about that breeder spawning.
I am too, but there's no way I can get it this turn. Unless I use my third action to just unjam this.
Yeah, it's about time you unjam your
I'll
weapon.
do that. I'll do that.
All right. All right, well, there you go. So that was your third action.
Sure.
Starch nuts. Optional. If not prone, draw 2 rock and stone cards, then increase swarm threat by 1. Do you want 2 rock and stone cards at the cost of a swarm?
No.
No. So you do not want to move this over to the right one to get 2 rock and stone.
No, I feel like the less we stay
All right.
on the swarm.
All right, that's fine. All right, that's fine. But that's it.
Did I knock this by accident?
You did.
My bad. All right, go ahead.
All right, so now it's my turn. I'm going to start pickaxing because that's where I came over here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. It's a blank, but I'm going to re-roll with Slayer Stout.
Oh, man.
On their turn, each dwarf may re-roll their pickaxe roll once. A double hit.
Awesome.
Boom, boom. So those are boom, boom.
Phew.
And that actually opens up this cave.
Nice.
It is just a grunt, I think.
Rough.
That's fine. I'm not going to bother with that yet. But the hidden one is the golden loot bug.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if I want to go after that or not. I think for my second action, I'm going to move here. And then for my third action, I'm going to attempt to mine that out again. And if I'm successful, we will complete the mad mining thing.
And if you get a double, you can get that loot bug too.
Double!
Yes!
Look at that beauty. Okay, so that's that. The engineer is doing some work. What did I just put that?
You put it in the pile.
That's probably what I did before. And then we get that there. And I'm going to mine this out.
Yeah.
And I get a gold from that, I think. But then I have to roll the die.
Well,
I'm trying to remember what the loot bug did. Remember?
I think it was just rolling this, and then you.
No, you get a for sure one. That's the what you're thinking of is the stalagmite. You never know if you're going to get something from the stalagmite or not.
Okay.
But with the loot bug, I think it's a guaranteed gold, if I remember correctly, and then so much in here. Loot bug. This is the deluxe, isn't it? It's the thickest out of all of them.
Is there a table of contents?
It wouldn't help. It wouldn't say loot bug on it. It's probably toward the end, if I had to guess.
It should have been like one of the creatures.
Yeah, it's... All right. I'm just going to do... Based on memory, it's... You really need this?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
I want to look for
It's a gold, and then I roll the die for another possible loot. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. It's a gold. Okay. Yeah, so I get 2 gold, which is... It's in my bucket.
In your bucket.
All right, so it's a guaranteed gold and then another gold. Yeah, it is, because the golden loot bug is similar, but you get 2 gold from it, and then you get to roll the die.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if memory serves, that's... And again, my memory is pretty faulty sometimes, but if I looked up the golden loot bug, that's the biome expansion. You know, Mood, I love this new content, but I need more organization on... Yeah, gold loot bug. They yield 1 additional gold when harvested. When you harvest them, take 2 gold and roll the mineral die to see what else you retrieve. So the regular loot bug is exactly what I did. You get a free gold, then you roll the die and see what else you get.
Okay, cool.
So I was correct. No need to keep looking at that.
Now I just want to find it.
Gimme.
At this point.
Well, the microphone's picking that up.
I know. I was trying to be as quiet as possible.
Thank you.
All right.
I just grabbed it. All right. So I had a page marked for the creatures.
That's a good thing to do. Like have like little bookmark.
Yeah, I need Post-it notes.
Yeah.
So just to sort of recap what I did, I looted these 2, looted these 2, and that would end my turn. But because I did mad mining, advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf collects 3 or more minerals during his turn. So we're up another one. Beautiful. And then now we draw an event card. Not again. Place a grunt at exits 1 and 3, and then all creatures activate.
Oh, jeez.
So grunts at exit 1. And what happened to the other grunts I had over there?
I don't know, but we have no 3. So does that mean that
there were 3 grunts that died over here? What happened to them?
I don't know. Where did you put them?
I don't know.
Maybe there are 3 grunts on the board.
Okay, that's fine. Exits 1 and... What was it? 1 and 3. 3's not on the table.
No.
So we'll skip that.
So it's skipped. It's not like it goes to 2.
No.
Like it.
If it says 3, then you skip that. And then all creatures activate. So 1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless that one would go to you. Oh, 4 there. No, it's fine. Do you want?
It probably would go to me. Yeah, just make it fair.
Well, I mean, here we could do this.
This one would go to me because it started back there.
All right, so maybe here.
Sure.
Okay, and then all creatures activate, and the breeder would activate now. So roll a creature die. Okay. And
ooh, blank.
Blank, so nothing happens.
Okay.
However, it'll now attempt to move away from the closest dwarf, which it can't really move away from you anymore than what it is because it's stuck back there.
Okay.
So it hasn't spawned anything.
Yeah.
All right, so now it is your turn, I believe.
Okay, I am gonna actually get rid of that because I'm kind of getting. Oh wait, I need to resupply. I'm gonna resupply.
Okay. Is there another creature die over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. So you're gonna resupply. What would you like to grab? I'd say grab as much as you can. We have enough for another supply.
Or should I do pickaxe? Because if I do double pickaxe, I can get rid of both those grunts. What do you think?
I still think you need to resupply.
Yeah, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine.
So she's now resupplying pretty much her primary weapon all the way up.
Yep.
And I'll call one for myself to get more primary ammo at some point. Because I'm almost out.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I really do want a pickaxe because I feel like that's a really good opportunity, but there's also
it's
a
a
big
1 in
chance.
it's a 1 in 6 chance of only get.
So I'll do this instead. I'll go 1, 2, 3 flare.
Okay.
And
where are you gonna put the flare?
I can only put it here. That's the farthest because I can't see past this.
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
From that spot, yeah, you can see it.
Can I?
Yeah. See, you're not intersecting this one to the left, and you're not intersecting the one to the right. The corner of your hex sees through that and can hit that one back there.
Oh, so I can hit the breeder from there?
You can hit the breeder from there.
All right. I'm going to do the flare anyways right here then.
Okay.
Adjacent to him. And then my third action, 1, 2, 3, and shoot.
It's a loot bug.
It's a loot bug. Or should I do here? I can go 1, 2, 3 right here.
Okay.
And I can still hit him because I have range 4
All
on
right.
this.
So you're going to use your primary on that?
I am, and I'm probably going to overheat it because I really want to kill it in one shot.
Well, keep in mind you have a red die that you're also going to roll with it.
I know.
So the blue... No, you have a flare, so you could re-roll one of the... So if you use your regular...
If I use regular, it's blue-green. If I overheat, it's blue-blue-red.
It's up to you.
I'm going to do blue-red.
All right, it's your dwarf. You do... So she's going to burn it out. You're doing something I would never do. I would never use that ability.
I love it.
So you're going to do blue, blue, red.
I don't like the greens. I think the greens are so useless. I don't want to be a turret.
Oh, wow, dude. What does that say about my class?
No, I mean like I don't want to be a turret.
I know.
All right, come on.
That's
4?
4 hits. Yeah, it's dead.
Yes.
I mean, that murdered it. Again, it only has... Yeah, that's 4 health. You murdered it in one shot.
What did I apology?
You could have...
Apology.
Roll a green die for me. Roll a green die. It would have hit anyway.
Okay, fine.
No, you can't take it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, so the breeder is dead.
Yeah.
From my understanding, you don't get rewards for any of these.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, but you did murder it before it could do anything. So that was your third action.
Darn.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to draw Cave Leech. Attacks you from above. Each dwarf within attack range, I am not. Each receive a free reaction. If it survives, roll 2 creature die and suffer any damage as usual. So roll 2 creature dice on your scout.
Blank.
1 hit. So you take 1 hit. If you had an exclamation point in there, it would have also knocked you prone.
All right, that's okay.
So you lost a single health.
Gross.
I'll put. But you can always get that back from the supply pod.
Yeah.
If you needed to. That's not. It could have been worse. A lot worse.
I wish the supply pod was more of like a full thing instead of just like, oh, times 4 and times that or whatever.
Yeah.
But, all right, go ahead.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to try and get up there, kill these things so that we can start connecting pipes.
Yep.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, but I do not want to touch. So 3, I can move through them 3 for one action. And then second action, I could pickaxe to save ammo. And I have a reroll, right? So I'm going to attack for my second action. It's a single, so I'm going to kill one of them.
Okay.
And for my third action, resupplying only secondary just seems kind of stupid to me.
Turret?
I could put a turret down, but the problem is I can't put it anywhere where the creature would just not attack and kill it. I'd have to hope it hits. I'll just do another pickaxe for my third action. Hit.
Wow.
Dead.
Beautiful.
So I murdered these 2 grunts, and that was pretty much my turn. All right, new card. I said stop spitting. Activate all creatures. If no creatures are in play, place a web spitter at exit 2 instead. There is a creature still in play.
Oh, thank goodness.
This grunt.
I hate web spitters.
Boop, boop, bloop, bloop. It moves 5, but it doesn't do anything else.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to unjam.
I would. This goes back.
Yep.
I'm not even going to worry about that. I would say
Yeah.
let's get those things done.
1, 2, 3, and then flare.
Okay.
Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Line of sight, right? Keep
Well,
forgetting.
where are you trying to put that?
I
There?
don't know. There.
Yeah, you just want to shoot a flare to shoot a flare.
Yeah, basically. And then...
If I'm going to go there, I wouldn't get in my way.
True.
Because that...
Too. I'll mind that.
You're going to mine this here?
Yeah, in the future turn.
Oh, in a future turn. Okay, I'm about to say you
I've
couldn't
just
do it now. Okay.
I can't do
All right,
that.
end of your turn is place a grunt at exit 2 and all creatures activate. Nasty. So, grunt at exit 2. This one is going to move 1, 2, 3 next to
we
you.
have a pump check there. What am I doing? I was thinking it was over there.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to do. I thought you were just trying to mine this out to mine it out, which is fine because we need whatever that is, right?
I'm so stupid. I would have just laid pipes. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, this creature activates and attacks me.
Yep.
1 blank, no damage.
Okay.
And that's it. Next, I will go. I'm going to pickaxe action this thing here. And 1 hit,
Yay.
dead. Second action, I'm going to go... would I resupply? There's no primary ammo to resupply.
Oh, I took it all. Why'd you give it all to me?
It's fine.
What about yours?
I can always call down.
Resupplying?
I can always call down another one.
Can you resupply with your second weapon?
I could, but only 2. It's not worth it.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, and then for my third action, I'm going to call down another supply pod. Right. I don't want to put it in the way of that. So maybe here, or should I just shoot that thing and resupply next turn? Yeah, I'm going to shoot that with my secondary weapon. So I'm out of ammo.
Okay.
Almost completely out of ammo. Green and red die. And just to get that out of there. 3 hits is enough to murder it.
Awesome.
So the grunts are gone. Okay, it is the end of that. Loot bug. Add a loot bug from the general supply to an empty ground space that's not adjacent to any dwarves. Increase swarm threat by 1.
Okay.
So we are on that space down there. I'm going to zoom out so you can see it. Okay. We're right here. And swarm, loot bug, empty space, fine.
Sure.
Okay. And it is your turn.
Okay. I don't know why.
Would you have moved here instead? I'm just saying, like, that makes more sense to me.
I wouldn't have even moved there. I would have done pipes there instead. But
it's fine. Let's just.
I'll do it the right way. I'll move here for 1 action. Second action, I'll do pipes.
Okay, you're gonna do pipes.
Because for some reason, I thought the pump jack was in the hidden cave. And then what? And how do what should I land on there for my third action?
Well,
or should I resupply?
I think it's up to you. I think we should dig into here to get the malt star.
Oh, okay. Then my third action, I'll just mine.
Just so we can get that malt star and have it for next. There we go. So I would say Do you want it here or here?
Probably there. Because it's line of sight for you.
Yeah. This flips over. And that is indeed a malt star. All you got to do is go over to it and pick it up.
Yep. And a stalactite.
And then the boom.
Yep.
3 actions. Beautiful. It's going to blow. Place 3 grunts at exit 1 and an exploder at exit 2.
Oh.
And then activate all... Oh, wait. Wrong card.
Oh.
I'm like, this is darn powerful. It's this card. I'm like, that seems too powerful. That's a swarm card. Sweet spot. If not prone, roll... This is optional. Roll a mining die. For each pickaxe symbol rolled, gain 2 health or 1 gold. Then increase swarm threat by 1.
I'm good.
You're not going to do it. No. All right. I feel like it's a good idea for me to use 3 nitra because we're in the same space, kind of, sort of.
Yep.
We just dropped a gold.
If you overclock, do you automatically get ammo for it?
No, not unless you have an upgrade.
Oh, that's lame.
So this gold stays with us.
Oops.
I think I just dropped a bunch.
You did.
But 3 nitra to call down another supply pod.
Oh, yeah.
And I think this one goes away and just comes over here.
Okay.
And this one has 7 ammo, which is much better for me.
Definitely.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 3 health. So I'm going to spend my second action to resupply from that pod. So I'm going to just take 4 of the primary. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 health from it to bring myself back up to 5. And I need secondary ammo. Do you need secondary ammo?
Nope.
You're full. All right. Well, I'm just going to fill. I'm going to take 3.
Absolutely.
2. That's all I can take is 2.
Oh.
That's fine. That was my second action. Third action, I'm not going to reach it.
Okay.
So maybe for my third action, do I overclock?
Yes. Oh, that would be
Okay,
nice.
I'm going to spend the gold to overclock.
Might as well use that gold.
Yeah, and then I'm going to overclock my stubby explosive SMG. It is now a stubby explosive SMG with 2 green and a red rather than a green and a red. So I could get to roll an extra green die, which is not bad. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
That was 3 actions. Stop spitting. Place 1 web spitter at 1. All other creatures activate.
I thought you were telling me to stop spitting. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
stop spitting.
I'm not spitting.
Exit 1. All other creatures activate. There are no other creatures.
Awesome.
It is your turn.
All right, I'm going to get this molten star thing.
Malt star.
What does that do?
That gives us a beer for the next mission.
Cool.
So we're going to keep that up here. That's 1 action.
All right.
Now, do you want to start activating this thing?
I do.
Okay.
So I have to
that
move
means
there?
you need to come adjacent to this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. And you can land on it, right?
Oh, can I shoot at the web spitter from there?
If you have range 4 or 6.
I have 6.
This goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yeah.
You only hit it for 1 damage.
Oh, is it resistant to green?
The web spitter is resistant to nothing.
Okay.
But you could, you're not going to kill it, but you will do 1 damage to it. All right,
Yeah,
2
1.
hits, but you have to
I can
choose
only
1
pick
die. And that
1.
was your secondary, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to do 1 damage to it.
Oh, here's some ammo for it.
Okay, ammo.
And my third action, I'll start up the thing.
You're going to start up the thing. Okay, so this thing is now active. Something special now happens with that. Let me get the book to make sure I've got it. Okay. Okay, so for 1 action, a dwarf standing on or adjacent to the refinery platform has to activate the pumps. When that is done, place 1 Morkite crystal on each of the 3 pipeline segments closest to the pump jack to indicate the liquid Morkite has started flowing. Okay, so we're going to get 3... I don't have the Morkite. Oh, I do. It's probably in a bag somewhere. Is that Morkite? I think it is. It's green. So I just need 3 of them. They look aqua.
Ooh.
I got it. All right. So 1.
They're
2.
different shape too from the health.
Yeah. These are, yeah. Okay. So something different now happens. And I went over this in my video, but I forgot already. So once the flow has started, do not draw event cards at the end of each dwarf's turn. Instead, carry out the following steps. That was your third action, so this is going to happen now anyway. If any pipelines are currently damaged, no. So we move on to the next step. If all pipelines are intact, move all crystals 2 segments closer to the refinery. 1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. So they are now flowing. If all 3 crystals have been collected, it means the extraction is complete, but it's not. If 1 or more pipelines still contain a liquid morkite crystal, check the pipeline for damage. Roll 1 creature die once for each crystal on a pipeline and check the result. So you're going to have to roll a black creature die for this one.
Okay.
So just go ahead and roll that. Exclamation point. Ooh. The pipeline bursts. Flip the pipeline segment containing the morkite crystal to its damaged side. So we have to repair this.
Okay.
Before...
Repairing is just an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have to roll 1 for that. Okay. It's a bite mark, which means place 2 grunts as close as possible to the pump jack, even if it's on the pipeline itself. So we've got there and next to that supply pod.
Okay.
And then roll 1 for that one.
My goodness.
Okay, 2 more grunts.
To the pump jack, right?
Yeah, the pump jack. So 1 and...
Probably 2 here.
You have to get another grunt out of the box.
Okay.
It's just I have freaking books everywhere. Okay, and then 1 here, I guess. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, and then from there, after you're done rolling, activate all creatures. End your turn, but don't draw an event card. So all creatures now activate.
Okay, oh boy.
So that they're just going to move closest to any dwarf that they see. So maybe down here.
Would they land on that crystal?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. And then these activate. 1, 2, boop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So they're currently swarming at the moment.
The web spitter as well?
Yeah. Now, the web spitter has a range, if I remember right, of 5. And I don't think it's within range of anybody. Yeah, range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not in range of you. So it's going to move 3, I think. Yeah, it moves 3. 1, 2, 3. But it doesn't do anything else.
Does this game have acid spitters? I didn't even think of that.
Well, the menace shoots acid.
The red ones, though, with the yellow poison?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, we need to do something here.
Yes.
It is my turn, yes?
Yep.
I'm tempted to use the Shredder Swarm Grenade.
Nah, do it.
Do it?
Do it. Why not?
And hope that it kills one of these guys. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to use it. But it's 1 action, though. I really don't want to do that for 1 action.
I could also...
Give me a free ranged attack?
That, yeah, free ranged attack.
I need to repair this before... And to do that, I need to be adjacent to it and spend an action. So I'm going to go, for sure, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you can go over creatures?
Yeah, grunts, you can move over creatures.
Oh, I didn't know you can...
Pretty sure.
Because this one says I have a grappling hook, which means...
Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe, ma'am, that's right. So maybe I should probably... All right, I'm gonna use the Shredder Swarm. Attached to self, for the rest of your turn, roll a green die against creatures that are or become adjacent to you once per creature. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
For fun. And then I'm gonna roll 3 dice.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to rain on your parade.
No, you're right. 3 hits.
Whoa.
So Shredder's Swarm kills that one, and that one.
Beautiful.
Which is, beautiful. And for my second action, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 on top of this pipe. And I moved past this one, so the Shredder Swarm kicks in. It's like a mobile turret, blank, doesn't hit.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I'm going to repair the pipeline.
Okay.
That has to be done. Otherwise, if I don't do it, then I draw an event card and things don't flow.
Yep.
Okay, so that was the end of that turn. So if any of the pipelines are damaged, no. Pipelines are intact. I'll move all crystals 2 pipeline segments closer. Bloop, it's in there. That moves in, and that moves in. So all the liquid morkite has now entered the refinery. Mm-hmm. If all 3 crystals have now been collected, it means the extraction is complete. In that case, the dwarves have completed their objective and should head back to the drop pod. Draw and resolve a swarm card, then end your turn. All right, so we have to draw an event card for me.
Mm-hmm. Did it say swarm card or event?
It said event card.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't be a swarm card.
I thought it said swarm card.
Oh, draw and resolve a swarm card. Then you're right. It does say that. Holy cow. All right. Well, I guess we're drawing that. We better just get out of here. Yeah. Get out of the way. Place a Coronor shell back at exit 2.
Okay.
And a grunt at every exit, including 2. Then activate all creatures.
Okay.
If we can survive this, my only concern is the whole web spitting thing.
Yeah.
That's going to be the nasty part. But so each one activates. This one is going to attack you. Mm-hmm. So roll 1 creature die against it.
Okay. Oh.
Nothing happens.
Okay. For grunts.
That's only for hazards 4 and 5. Does that kick in?
I see.
Or 3 and 4, something like that. It's one of the higher hazards. The exclamation point does something.
Okay.
This one is just going to move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 next to me and not do anything else. This one can attack, just moves 1, 2, 3, 4, sure, 5, it's fine. Web Spitter is in range of me, so he's going to target me and attack me. 2 dice. Can you roll 2 creature dice for me? And I'm webbed, which means I cannot move on my next turn.
All right. Can I pickaxe you out or anything?
No.
I can't carry you out?
No.
All right.
I'm webbed.
Okay.
And then the shellback is not within. Is there any other creatures that I missed?
No.
The shellback is range 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not within range. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it.
Okay.
But it is now your turn because I did all of that to...
Okay.
You need to help me out here.
First thing I'm going to do is give you this. You can still do...
Yeah, this is a free action. Choose another dwarf to carry out a... Yeah, I can still shoot from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I just can't move on my next... So
I do it all the time in the video game when I'm webbed.
All right, so that just means I can carry out an attack action. So I'm going to do... Maybe... Oh, this has to be... The secondary has to be same target. So maybe the Shard Refractor. Maybe I'll do the 2 ammo cost on 1 target. Or... Should I split that up a bit? Maybe I'll do 2 yellow. I'm going to do 2 yellow because if I can get double hits, then I'll kill both. So I'm going to do 2 yellow dice. Primary attack. And 2 hits.
Oh, beautiful.
1, and that carries 2. So these
and
are...
the web spitter only had 2 health, right?
2 health, correct.
Wow.
So that 1 hit that you did earlier actually helped me out. Whew. All right, so that was Rock and Stone cards are free actions.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to...
If you can make it to the pod, that skips the next event phase. But then I'm stuck, so like I'd have to stay and shoot for a while.
I do want to get this out before it gets to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do a controlled burst.
Okay. That's a green, blue, and red.
Oh, should I overheat? No.
Well, then what are you going to do if that misses and doesn't do it? So the shellback has... Yeah. Now, did you move first?
No, I didn't do anything.
I would say move and shoot. That way you're closer to everything. And then you could... Or do you want to flare? Is this going to be your first action?
Yeah.
Maybe shoot a flare.
Oh, yeah. So I can move and then shoot. So maybe 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And then I'll...
Flares can't go on here, though, right? Or can they? I don't see what... You're shooting a flare into the ceiling. I don't think there's a problem with that. So I would say if you want to put a flare here on this pipeline, totally do it.
Okay. It's a flare token.
Right.
It's not like an actual mini.
Well, I'm just saying in the video game, you're shooting flares typically into the ceiling.
When I try to shoot a flare at the thing... though it falls off.
They do not restrict movement. They do not block line of sight. Sentry guns and supply pods cannot be placed in a pipeline. It doesn't say anything about. It doesn't say anything about flares. Yeah, so you could put a flare in the middle here, and then start shooting if you want.
Okay, flare here.
Well, no, on this pipe.
Oh, on the pipe.
Because that gets all three. This, and this.
That's right. Okay. Unless they move.
Well, you still have two actions, so you could start shooting.
Yeah, I am.
I'd prioritize the shell back.
I am. I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3.
It has 3 health.
Okay.
It's immune to green dye, though.
Yeah, maybe I can like do one of those split up.
Oh yeah, split the damage and move the green dye over to it. Yeah, you could totally do that.
Here you go.
All right, so that's primary ammo.
Yep. So I'm gonna use a blue, a green, and a red.
So the blue and red dice you're gonna assign to this guy. Green dye you're gonna move it over.
Yeah.
You got
1.
You
Wait,
can
what the
re-roll.
heck is this?
That means move something away 3 spaces. So what you could do is, rather than kill this, you could go 1. You can go 1, 2. I don't think it can move through this.
I'll do it here.
Is that still 5 spaces? 1. This blocks line of sight though, so it. Is this 1?
We don't need
2,
to kill it.
3,
We just
4.
need to get out, right?
I know that. I'm just saying on its next turn, if it activates, can it hit me or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But technically, will the drop pod? It blocks line of sight.
The supply pod?
It does block line of sight, but does it block movement? I don't think it blocks movement. So this would still hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Really?
yes.
That's weird.
Well, if it was doing a ranged attack, that would be one thing.
Yeah.
This thing is it moves next to you and does something.
Well,
maybe then 1, 2, 3 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Now, does that block movement?
well, if it does, he wouldn't even be able to go over it.
That's my question.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm saying like I need to check the one book I have here to check if these crystals block movement. Mm-hmm. They block line of sight and ground movement, so you cannot move through it. The other thing is, I mean, if we move it away, how about up this way? Like 1, 2, 3. Will that still have line of sight on me from where that is? Yes, it still has line of sight. So no matter where we move this thing, it's gonna hit me. So maybe re-roll a die and just try and do as much damage to it as possible. You can always move the grunt away.
I could always move grunts.
Like maybe move the grunt here and still do damage to it if you, I don't know. What do you think? Or, well, I'd say re-roll something. What would you re-roll? Yeah. Maybe the blue die, maybe?
I'll move this here, then. And you said I can re-roll. Why can't... Oh, because of the flare?
Yeah, you have a flare.
I'll
maybe
re-roll the blue one.
The blue one has a double hit on it. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
So you did 1 damage to the shell back.
Okay. I am going to do it again, though.
Okay.
With this.
Are you going to do a double... You're going to overheat it or no?
I should, huh?
Well, you'd have to get... You don't have to.
I'll get really lucky.
2 blue and a red. But if you don't hit this...
That's a wasted action next time.
Well, you know.
I'll just run. Bye,
probably for the best.
Oh my god.
You murdered it. You got 5 hits. But one of those
carry over?
Yeah, one of those would carry over. So both of these are dead.
Wow.
That was a beautiful shot.
Phew.
All right, well, that was not... Your weapon is now disabled at the moment, but, you know.
That's okay.
Okay, so we're going to draw an event card. They're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. Okay. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. Okay. Move that up.
So they just move. The one grunt just moves.
This moves up 1, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3.
You're webbed, right?
I am webbed. Dang, I can't move yet. All right, well, I'm just going to stay there and pickaxe. Pickaxe.
Sorry. Here you go.
Blank.
Sorry. Yeah,
I'm going to re-roll with Slayer stuff.
It doesn't count because it...
I re-rolled with Slayer stuff.
Right,
it doesn't matter. That's dead. And I'm just going to give up my remaining actions. There's nothing to do. I can't do anything.
How do you get that web off?
It just comes off at the end of my turn.
Ooh.
So now I draw a card at the end of my turn.
Oh, you should have done the turret.
It doesn't matter. Mission specific event. Follow the event. Okay, so this mission is a breeder. The breeder spawns here.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay.
And now it's your turn. Now you can just go right to the exit.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whatever, and then you do not draw an event card when you get to the pod.
You should shoot a platform because you have
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I'm whatever. So, no, it was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I moved 9 spaces. 3 move actions. Keep laughing.
Whatever.
Whatever. So we made it.
Okay.
We got a malt star.
Okay.
And we'll do this now. We'll do the rest of this stuff later. Mm-hmm. We made it back to the pod. We made it back to the space rig. Succeeded in our mission. So this moves up 2 spaces. 1, 2. Okay?
Okay.
So we did that. Now we will resolve these on our next video.
Okay.
We'll get upgrades. We'll get rock and stone. We just have to remember to do that.
Okay.
So we're going to get these 2 rewards having passed them.
Awesome. So there's just cards?
Yeah, rock and stone cards.
Beer?
Yeah, we get a beer for the malt.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this over here as well as a reminder that we have it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that will end this current session. I have to sort of reset up for mission 2.
When do we get these?
That's going to happen at the beginning of the next video.
Okay.
When everything's kind of laid out better. So what did you think of the liquid morkite stuff?
It was okay. It was cool. I liked it. It went on far too short, I think. I thought it was...
Too short?
Yeah.
Well, in other missions, you could space these out farther and, do it that way. This was more of like an introduction to everything.
Yeah. I really liked it, though. It was fun. What did you think?
I like this. Mm-hmm. I developed something similar to this before the expansion was announced.
Yeah,
so
I remember.
Yeah, it sucks that, but so it goes. But yeah, mission 2, I believe, is going to be an escort mission.
Yeah.
So before we go into that, we'll just end the video here. And yeah, any other comments?
Probably the next video is probably not suited for children because it's an escort mission.
Get out.
Sorry.
Get out.
Red light district.
Get out. Just get out. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.